Dr. John WorldPeace JD. It's August the 15th, 2019, 10:03 in the morning, Mountain Time. I want to talk today about Trump's dog and pony show. It's about to crash and burn. Donald Trump is a one-trick pony. By that I mean his only metric is money. In dealing with all matters, that is the first and only consideration. If something does not have a money aspect, Trump takes a nap. Money is to be saved by cutting out health care, ignoring global warming, leasing government land to corrupt businesses that will slash and burn to extract the booty of fossil fuels and then leave it as is, and pushing around other nations with tariffs to try to bully them into trade deals he finds favorable, but also to show his power. He does not keep he does like his rich friends. He cuts their taxes. He deficit spends, meaning spending more than the government has coming in, and shifting a debt burden to the less than rich Americans, and actually to the younger generation. So he gives money back to the rich and takes it in time from the poor to pay for the deficit spending. He likes dictators and wishes that he was one. If he understood American law, he would understand dictator is not in the American political dictionary. The money markets are starting to react to the fact that Trump economics, which comes down to tariffs, are hurting corporate profits. There's not much hope that he's going to back off the throttle and let things settle down a bit. Trump thinks he can beat our long-term global friends into submission and collect monies he feels they owe us without any financial blowback. The fact that South Korea and Japan are getting tense with each other does not register with Trump. That such tension between allies is not good, but he cannot see that. A 100-year-old European alliance means nothing to Trump. He thinks China is a backward nation because it's not run by white people. That's his mentality. He likes the way Kim Jong-un praises him, no matter how many rockets he fires around South Korea and Japan. Nuclear arms are making a comeback under Trump. My personal perspective, increasing the level of peace in the world by working with other nations to move forward on reducing tensions and realizing that a global economy is a way to reducing the chance of war, is the best and brightest future for everybody on the planet. Money is the metric of Trump. Peace is irrelevant. Bully politics is better than serious, detailed negotiations. What happens in Hong Kong is significant. Pakistan and India ratcheting up to war, maybe a nuclear war, is not good, but it's not on Trump's agenda. It's not in America. It's a long way away. Let them do what they want to do. It's his attitude. I think that those who put Trump in office are beginning to see he is without question reducing the status of the United States in the world. I think people can now see the only agenda for Trump is Trump. America needs to be leading the world, not agitating the world, not creating problems. My opinion is that the key to ending Trump are the evangelicals and fundamental Christians. These people are the linchpin to get rid of him. These people are supporting a president who ignores 9 of the 10 commandments, a creature who uses GD often. If a Baptist preacher used that word or committed adultery, he would be immediately terminated. But the evangelical and fundamental Christians are wrapped up in the second coming of Jesus as laid out in the false book of Revelations. I have other videos about that. These Christians believe Jesus is present when they pray and present every Sunday at their church, but they're waiting for him to return. Can't return if he never left. Jesus said, I will be with you always. Where 2 or more are gathered, I am there. There's some real fuzzy logic going on with the right-wing Christians. Jesus told Caesar, my kingdom is not of this earth. But these fundamentalist Christians are expecting Jesus to come out of the sky with an army of angels, the same exact expectations that the Jews had 2,000 years ago and was proven false. Jesus came in peace, silently, in a manger. Now, that scenario of Jesus coming with his millions of angels to do I don't know what on earth is touted again by the fundamentalist Christians. And the preachers that they listen to are pushing that. People love chaos. They love trouble. Sells papers. It's what soap operas are all about. Peace doesn't really sell. It's boring. To be happy in a loving family, in a planet that's at peace, and we're not denuding the planet with fossil fuels that are heating the planet up. The temperatures have risen globally for the last 5 years, and they're going to raise again this year. Who wants to live in peace? I do. I think the majority of people do. Sadly, the bottom line is that the Christians are giving their votes to a fake Christian and an anti-American, actually a traitor. The fastest way to end Trump is to cut off his Christian base. What would happen to a school teacher that said GD in the classroom? Instant termination. That one word would do it. Here we have these right-wing, white, fundamentalist, evangelical Christians who allow a president to use the GD word repetitively at his rallies, and he gets a pass. For me, that's fuzzy logic. It's insanity. It's not Christianity. The Trump presidency is a minority president cramming a minority agenda down the throats of the majority of Americans. A majority of Americans who are too apathetic and do not have and have not already impeached Donald Trump. And all of these Democratic candidates for presidents are just a bunch of little weak politicians going around sucking up money for their campaigns, and they don't have anything new. I don't care what Elizabeth Warren comes up with. It's all Alice in Wonderland fantasy that's not going to push through in a 4-year presidency if she were to win. We need to go after the big issues, global warming being the biggest. But all these Democrats that are running are just watered down Republicans. They're not screaming about Trump. They're afraid of him. Well, I'm not afraid of him. I'm John WorldPeace, the independent maverick candidate for presidency. 2020, USA. Write-in candidate. I'm not controlled by Nancy Pelosi or Mitch McConnell or anybody else. I'm not controlled by the Democratic Party, the Republican Party, or any of the third parties, and I don't intend to make a third party. Everywhere I read in the news, almost every week, there's a statement that people are looking for something different. They thought Trump was different, and he is, but he's different in an evil, greedy, non-Christian way. I am different. I'm a lot different. I have a law degree. Trump doesn't. That's why he didn't understand what's going on. I served in the military. He didn't. He's a draft dodger. I have a Mensa certificate that says I have an IQ in the top 2%, and another one from Intertel, which says my IQ is in the top 1%. Those are verified, certified IQ organizations. Trump doesn't have a high IQ. I saw the other day he has a 154 IQ, which would be like in the top 1,000th. His third grade repetitive vocabulary shows that there's no way. If he got out of the double digits IQ wise, like 99 or less, it'd be luck. It'd be on toss of the coin on every question on the test. But anyway, Trump's time is coming. The Christians unhook the Christians from Donald Trump, and he couldn't win dog catcher. This is Dr. John WorldPeace, JD, August the 15th, 10:15 in the morning, Mountain Time. Thank you for your consideration, and have a good day.